Welcome back guys. In this lecture, let's install the required software on Ansible master server and the remote machines. As you can see on the slide, we need to do the following. On the Ansible master server, we need to update the system and install Ansible. On the remote machines, we need to install open-ssh server to enable SSH. We also need to allow port 22, which is the port used for SSH communication. And finally, we need to install Python on the remote machine. Now what I have done is, I have created two scripts to do these activities for us, and I have added a link to my GitLab page with this lecture. So once you click on the link, it should take you to my GitLab page, and on the GitLab page you will see that there are two scripts, Ansible master.sh and remote machine.sh. The Ansible master.sh script should be run on the Ansible master server, and the remote machine.sh script should be run on the remote machines. Now let's have a look at both of these scripts. So on Ansible master.sh script, all I do is I add a repository on the system for Ansible, and then I update the system, and then I install Ansible, and lastly I check for the Ansible version that was installed. Now going back to the second script, the first thing I do is I install open-ssh server, and once the open-ssh server is installed, I allow SSH communication through the firewall on the system, and lastly we install Python. So again, Ansible master.sh script will need to be downloaded and run on the Ansible master server, and the remote machine.sh script will need to be downloaded and run on the remote machines. So let's go to the master server first. What I have done is I have downloaded the script in my downloads folder. And if you don't know how to download the script, all you've got to do is, once you've got the script open, you need to click on this cloud button to download the file, and it will start the download. So going back to the master server, if I do an ls under my downloads, you can see I've got the script already, and I have execute permissions on this script. But if you do not have execute permissions on your script, you can type in chmod u+x and then the script name, and this will give execute permissions for your user on this particular script. And now to run the script, all we need to do is type in sudo / and then the script name and hit enter. Now we need to hit enter one more time. And as you can see, it has started downloading files related to Ansible on the system. So let's go back to the remote machine and let's open up our dev environment first. Now on the dev environment, if we go to our downloads folder, LLS. Again, just to double check, we've got execute permissions. We can type in chmod u+x and then the script name, and then we need to type in sudo / script name to run the script, and they should start the install on this machine as well. Now we just need to wait for the install to finish. Now looks like the script finished installing the required software, and as we've added the script to check Ansible version, you can see that Ansible version 2.76 was installed on the master server. Now let's head back to the dev machine to check the status. On the dev machine, it looks like it's still setting up Python, so we'll have to wait for a few more seconds. Looks like it finished installing Python as well on this. So what we can do is, to check the status of open-ssh server, we can try typing in systemctl status open-ssh server and check the status of the SSH service. and looks like the SSH service is running. Now for Python, we can type in Python, and we can see that Python version 2.715 was installed on the dev machine. Now you can duplicate these steps on prod machine to install this required software on the prod machine as well. With this, we have come to the end of this lecture. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye.